So my name is Sophia-Harri Nicholaou. I'm based in Kent, however I work in London. So I work for the Environment Agency in the Thames Estuary 2100 team, and in that team I'm a flood risk advisor. I'm also a member of CIWEM. I've been a member since 2020 and currently undertaking my chartership application for CIWEM. And also sit in the CIWEM Early Careers Network steering group. So I have a degree in BSc Geography from the University of Brighton. I graduated in 2017 and then started a career in the water and environment sector straight away. Yeah, so as mentioned, I'm a flood risk advisor in the Environment Agency's Thames Estuary 2100 team. So my role is primarily supporting the implementation of the Thames Estuary 2100 plan, which is a tidal flood risk strategy for the Thames Estuary in and around London. So I work specifically in the asset management delivery, and this ensures that we're maintaining and replacing the tidal defences when required. So this is my third role within this sector. So I started my career at a lead local flood authority, managing surface water flood risk. And this is where I was reviewing the implementation of sustainable drainage systems. So I was in that role for 2 years before moving to the Environment Agency, as I was interested in fluvial and tidal flood risk. So my first role at the EA was partnerships and strategic overview. And that was supporting the agency's regulatory and statutory consultee role. So I was reviewing planning applications and reviewing flood risk activity permits. So I was in that role for, again, just under 2 years before progressing to my current role. So as the EA are a Category 1 responder to a variety of environmental incidents, I also hold an incident management role as a flood warning duty officer. So a range of skills is required for my role, all the way from influencing others to leading to decision making and communicating. I found that for my role, building and maintaining relationships is really important, especially to kind of get that established network set up so that you can collaborate and acquire information from others. So this skill has really helped me when leading the carbon net zero action plan for the Thames Estuary, as it did require a lot of collaboration from sustainability practitioners from across the business. So influencing others is really, really important as well, especially from kind of if you're developing new tools or introducing new processes. It's important to get that end user really kind of influenced. So for a lot of the projects that I kind of lead on, they require formal approvals from governance board. So I'm constantly kind of report writing and presenting. So kind of writing and presentation skills is also really important. The skill that's important for me in my professional development is leadership and influencing. And I was recently given the opportunity to undertake a technical leadership and development program at the Environment Agency. So this was a 6-month course and really helped me develop a range of skills, including kind of how to coach and mentor others, as well as how to influence others, and it explored different leadership styles as well. So this course has really helped me in my current role. It's given me the ability to think more strategically when leading projects and how to bring out the best in others, as well as having the confidence to challenge ideas and make more important decisions. So after I graduated, I was looking generally at environmental jobs, specifically in climate change due to my geography degree. And this is where I saw a lot of roles in the flood risk sector, especially at kind of local authorities. So I feel like once I kind of started working at the local flood authority, I was aware of all of the organisations within the sector and kind of what their role and responsibility was. So that made it kind of easier to kind of begin networking within the sector as well. I feel like our industry is dealing with climate change impacts firsthand, so we are somewhat responsible for protecting the country against surface water, fluvial, tidal flooding, as well as environmental improvement. There is a lot of innovation within our industry, and this is something that's kind of really important, especially around kind of multifunctional sustainable drainage systems or flood alleviation schemes. So I think it is really rewarding working in this industry, and ensuring that the environment is protected and flooding is minimised, not just for the environment but for the protection of people as well. So it's difficult choosing just one. Overall, it's been great being involved in the 10-year review of the Thames Estuary 2100 plan. So this has been the first update to the plan since it was published in 2012. And it's been really great working within the sustainability work stream and developing kind of the net zero action plan for the Thames Estuary and setting out that strategic ambition for carbon reduction. As it's the first time we're doing this, it's been really great to be kind of innovative and creative in how we do this and how we work with our stakeholders as well. I think for me, it's really good to kind of get out of my comfort zone and learn skills that I wouldn't ordinarily be doing in my current role. For example, for me, this was developing my mentoring and coaching skills so that I can encourage others in their professional development as well. So I'm always wanting to kind of learn new skills, so looking for different opportunities to do this. So I think it is really easy to become comfortable in your role. So I always try and kind of encourage others and myself to kind of get out of that comfort zone, just so that we're ready for kind of what comes next in our career. As we know, CIWEM is a globally recognised organisation which champions professionalism. So being a member has really demonstrated that professional development is really important to me. So becoming a member has really given me an opportunity to kind of network with others, those who are kind of at similar levels in their career, to access kind of events and webinars, and of course a stepping stone to becoming chartered as well. So through my membership, as I mentioned at the beginning, I'm in the CIWEM Early Careers Network steering group. And this has been amazing because it's given me loads of opportunities that I wouldn't have ordinarily been kind of given. So I've been given the opportunity to contribute to the youth takeover of CIWEM's Environment magazine. I've also helped kind of guest edit that magazine. I've been involved with organising lots of different events for early careers professionals. I was also given the opportunity a few years ago to be a key speaker at Flood and Coast in one of the climate resilience sessions, and this was really great. So I've been a member for 3 years now. I'm hoping to become a chartered member before the end of the year as well. So it's important in your early career to get experience and develop skills in a lot of different areas within the sector before you kind of decide your specialism. So I think there are many different ways that you can be part of this sector, whether you're kind of an engineer or an environmentalist, or you kind of have more interest in sustainability, or kind of carbon. So I think networking at the start of your career is really important so you can understand all of the different roles within the sector. But I definitely recommend joining CIWEM's Early Careers Network for kind of guidance and advice about working within this sector.